Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I have a condensed yet comprehensive guide to the ranks and the colours of service of the varying branches of the Luftwaffe. Just to note, this listing will only be accurate as to the years of World War II, as many pre-war and post-war ranking lists will differ slightly, as some ranks that have been created specifically for World War II will only be unique to this video. To begin, ranks will be split into four main sections that will cover the ranks of Mannschaften, enlisted men, Unteroffizier und Officeranwärter, non-commissioned officers and officer candidates, Offizier for officers' ranks, and General for generals' ranks. I have structured this video in the following format to make it easy to denote what's what, and ranks will be displayed lowest rank to highest, including the collar tabs, any sleeve or additional badges of denotion, as well as the corresponding shoulder board. To begin with, the ranks of the enlisted men, we begin with Flieger, equivalent to a US Airman Basic or RAF Airman Second Class. Following on from this, we have Gefreiter, Obergefreiter and Hauptgefreiter up until 1944. After 1944, that was replaced by Stabsgefreiter. These three ranks also have a chevron rank patch with numbered chevrons accordingly. However, to note with Stabsgefreiter, that has two chevrons and a single pip. Next, we cover the ranks of Unteroffizier and Unteroffizieranwärter for NCOs and officer candidates. These ranks denote the first instance of tress piping around the collar and on the shoulder boards. These ranks also had additional sleeve badges, which are especially common to see on photos of Fallschirmjäger, with the ranks attached to the sleeves of the jump smock. We start with Unteroffizier, equivalent to a US sergeant or a British corporal. Then, following this, Unterfeldwebel, Feldwebel and Oberfeldwebel that also have their respective officer candidate ranks as well. This is further denoted by two bands on the shoulder boards, which are Fahrenjunker Unterfeldwebel, Fahrenjunker Feldwebel, and Fahrenjunker Oberfeldwebel respectively. In addition to this, with the rank of Oberfeldwebel was replaced in 1944, we get the addition of Stabsfeldwebel and Fahrenjunker Stabsfeldwebel. Following, we have the officer group of ranks, which include Leutnant and Oberleutnant, equivalent to an Allied lieutenant, second and first class, and Hauptmann, respective of captain. Next, the German major, equivalent to that of the US, or the British RAF squadron leader. Oberleutnant and Hauptmann are denoted with the respective gold pips and flat tress-lace shoulder boards before moving over to Major, which is the first rank to instead use weaved aluminium bullion wire. You will start to see a pattern with new ranks being layered over the respective previous ones, especially with shoulder boards and pips evident of Major, Oberstleutnant and Oberst. All officer ranks are denoted with bars on the sleeve patch, with the German major and above having two. One bar is equivalent to 4 gulls of the previous rank. The general ranks include that of Generalmajor, General Major, Generalleutnant, General Lieutenant, General der Fallschirmtruppe, General of the Parachute Corps, and General Oberst, General Major, using the aforementioned aluminium bullion wire, now with gold, on a white wall background with the respective pips. Moving on to the top ranks, we have Generalfeldmarschall, General or Vice Field Marshal, uniquely depicted with the cross batons, and Reichsmarschall, which was specifically created for Hermann Goering, which is equivalent to a Lieutenant General of the US, or RAF Air Marshal. Following this, I'd like to talk about the troop function colours of the Luftwaffe. In addition to the rank denotion, every branch of service was denoted by its own colour, or in German, a Waffenfarbe, present from 1935 until 1945 in order to distinguish between the several branches, specialist service, corps, ranking groups, and appointments of the ministerial areas. The corps colours were part of the uniform, piping, patches, and shoulder boards. This included white and white clothes with red respectively for Fallschirmpanzer Division 1 Hermann Goering, which specifically had their own designated colour, deep red for anti-aircraft troops, air defence units and Air Force artillery/artillery troops, purple for field chaplains and religious designations, a deep purple was used for military judicial services, pink designated aviation engineer services or aviation engineers, gold yellow for aviation troops, which include pilots, ground personnel and Fallschirmjäger, bright green for radar units and air traffic control, hunter green, or in German Jägergrün, for Luftwaffe field divisions, however this was changed to white under Heer control in 1944, orange for field police, light blue for transport units and Air Force Reserve / supply troops, a cornflower blue for Air Force Medical Corps and the Standard Medical Corps in general, saddle brown for Air Communications Corps, and black for Construction or Air Force Engineer Corps. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. Please drop this video a like, and if you have any questions or any suggestions for any future videos, please drop them in the comment box below. Thank you very much for all the positive feedback on this channel, as it's really helpful and motivating. And once again, thank you.